Welcome back, guys. I've shifted around my equipment a little bit just to re-equip the ring that's good when our health is full, and basically flip back to a lot of what we were doing before, I guess. Run the brigand armor. It's kind of funny looking. So we're back. We got like a whole lot of souls. We've also got a ton of large titanite shards. I think the most exciting thing that we can do is probably upgrading our fire Uchi katana a bit more. Looks like we can do another level of that, bring it up to +6. Heck yes. It's also worth noticing that the sword that we got, this the Pontiff Knight curved sword, that I really like the moveset of, takes Twinkling Titanite to upgrade, and also it can't be infused. So the damage gets up there in terms of like how much physical damage it's doing pretty quickly, but doesn't really not gonna get as close to the combined like fire and physical damage that we have on our Uchi katana. Also, future upgrades on this will take titanite chunks, so we don't necessarily need to worry too much about upgrading it further, or like upgrading other things further, I guess is what I mean to say. We could like upgrade our shield in order to get higher stability on it, though. I don't know if that's a good use of Twinkling Titanite. If it was using Titanite shards, I'd definitely do it. I guess that one does use Titanite shards. We could get the stability up probably higher than the crest shield, but we wouldn't be enjoying that solid magic, fire, and lightning and dark resistance. And we wouldn't have the parry, though we don't really use the parry.
Okay, be careful.
We'll go ahead and just hold on to our Titanite shards for now. I'm sure we'll find awesome stuff and be able to power level it real quick. I think that we want to use just like a little, like 500 soul thing or so. That might be more than we're looking to use, but yeah, that'll be fine.
Welcome, host. Very well. Then
we can level up a few times off of 4,800 souls. Yes, nailed it. Piling all that onto strength is going to give us like another, or onto vigor rather, is going to give us like another 10% HP. We could get another attunement slot, which is potentially useful. That would also potentially clear up another ring slot for us if we didn't need to have the bonus attunement ring on. And we'd be carrying around another like 20 magic points, though in most fights we're not like using all of our magic all at once. I feel like we still usually have like 1 or 2 spell casts, so flipping around Estus isn't too bad of an alternative to that. Endurance would give us, you know, another 10% stamina or so. Stamina's very good. It's also relatively good in terms of, oh, never mind. Kind of everything gives us those same resistances. Vitality, a little bit less than 10% in terms of our equip load, which is effectively a modifier on our health, which we have a lot of. That's a plausible upgrade. Also, it actually is just better in terms of what defenses we get out of it. It's like another just couple free points of defenses, which are not too bad. And we can use 70% of that equip burden, so we can equip another like 3 pounds of stuff. Right now it's like strength, dexterity, kind of bad, because we've got a fire Uchi katana, so it doesn't really increase our damage too much at all. The damage that's going up there is unarmed damage. Intelligence would increase how much our pyromancies are doing. I think probably I'm liking the vitality upgrade, actually. Get a little bit heavier equipment that we can throw on.
Farewell, Ashen One.
That'll also let us get out of the brigand armor, most likely. Back into that sweet Drang armor. And actually equip a few other upgrades as well. So this is like a pretty substantial upgrade over the brigand armor. It's the same thing that we had equipped before. And it's got some Jon Snow shoulders there. No spoilers for Game of Thrones, don't worry. Then again, I am also, you know, right now in the distance past relative to when you guys will be watching this. This thing is like just so good pound for pound. Like particularly those non-physical resistances that you're getting essentially for free. But I might just keep that on and see what we can do in terms of like heavier. Oh no, we've already got the heaviest gauntlets. What about legs? What can we do for legs here? Do we already also have the heaviest legs that we can have? Well, Alright then. Looks like we don't care so much about pound for pound. I'm actually relatively surprised that, like, it feels like we can kind of equip whatever we want with so little endurance. I'm fine with that, though. We're kind of decked out in heavy stuff. If we had a heavier weapon, of course, you know, say that we were rocking Smo's hammer, which we have but can't use because of our strength, you know, this thing here would slow us down at least a little bit. I love it. Oh, we're still regenerating stamina. That's incredible. Just swinging this once with the big attack uses our entire stamina bar. That's incredible. Does that increase how quickly we regenerate stamina, it looks like? Ooh. Oh, the hammer's so cool, guys. We also got... This is the only other thing that I wanted to check out for you guys. We got mannequin claws. We actually could equip these effectively if we were using the ring that gives us more dexterity. They're pretty sweet. They also give you the hop, which is pretty cool. Oh, that's actually sweet. Again, I feel like Bloodborne players would just love. That is a sweet moveset. We're sticking with tried and true Fire Uchi Katana, though, because it's been doing very well for us. Do you guys remember those last couple of runs that we just had? Those were insane. Those were actually... It was legitimately crazy that we haven't died in the Boreal Valley. So we're a bit heavier now, which is good. I wonder if we could equip a little bit. Like, I think do we have a ring that increases our magic resistance? I know that we have one for fire. I don't know if we do for magic. That's probably the only other adjustment that I'm going to take a look at on the other side of this load screen. Cool. Full disclosure, in terms of being able to equip heavier stuff, I'm also kind of toying with the idea of just straight up resetting skills somewhere in the relatively near future entirely, so... Yeah, that's just one... Okay, yeah, none of this is looking too good. We also got the Leo ring back there, which makes it so that your counterattacks hit harder. Relatively cool as things go. Cool. I'm gonna go ahead and stick with what we got loaded up. And our weapon is gonna do drastically more damage now, which feels real good. Oh. Cool. This is horrible. We might just finally lose our Ember here. Oh, jeez. Okay, we know better than to go in through that direction. That's actually just pure suicide. Well, I mean, maybe we don't. Arguably, we just did, you know, not even arguably. We just tried to go through there. So I'm going to use the Royal We. This is, you know, you guys are with me on this one. But that was maybe not so wise. We should definitely go up here in order to get the flank on one of the fire dudes that tries to just gimp you. Oh, jeez, we actually deal absurd damage now. That's crazy. And when we go through here, they roll out. Which leaves this guy over here just alone and abandoned. Oh, I wanted to kick his shield. rough. I don't think our backstabs were doing anywhere near that much damage before. This thing has gotten insane. What is our damage now? Like 150, 150? I think it was like 125 or so before on each one. Huge damage improvement. Am I just like not remembering where that door is? There it is. Cool, so we didn't actually have to go into there at all. Whatever. That was fun. Alright, the invisible caster D-bags. Oh, that dog was fine? Come on. Unreasonable. Should have taken some fall damage. What do we want to do here? I almost feel like we want to rush up to that guy and hit him, because then we can just hide behind the stairwell, or the steering rail. Okay, still 3 hits to kill those guys, though it's actually pretty close at 2. We might be able to do it with 2 if we're dual wielding. Yeah, there's a lot of friends in there. We could drop down here. I think we should try and avoid that, though. Yeah, give me your magic resists. Okay, there's magicians up there. We want to get the F out of here. That's what we want. God, it's really easy to miss him when he just dies. Oh, no. Oh, my God. We're so trapped. No. Okay. It's not often that, like, you're trapped in a corner and you actually just can't move and you make it out alive. Despicable. That backstab was despicable. As was his original attack, but, you know. Oh. Oh, frostbite. What does frostbite even do? It seems relatively innocuous as status ailments go. Like, I don't seem particularly slower. My roll's fine. Maybe it has less invincibility frames or something, but that seems like a weird status effect if true. Backstab's just straight up one-shotting now. Stay up here for a moment before taking that ladder down. I like to kind of see what direction seems to be like the way forward, and then once I've discovered that, circle back and make sure that I get any hidden stuffs. Like so. That's actually the only large Titanite shard that we have right now. I think we spent like 10 on our Uchi Katana. Soul of a Weary Warrior is going to be like 5k or so. Alright, let's do this. Yeah, you got a crazy scythe, I see that. Oh. Yeah, that's a pretty big, a pretty large hitbox he has. We should get out of here. can only wear one crown at a time, though. I wish we could wear 2 crowns at once. That'd be sweet. Alright, just drop your shield. There we go. That'll do. Oh! Oh, sorry, friend. That's about it for you. Doesn't look ominous at all over there. Giant fog wall just hanging out. About, I'd say 1 boss run away from the nearest bonfire. Immediately after getting Smo's hammer and the Leo ring in a place that looks a lot like Frozen and Orlando. I actually don't know, but if this is Ornstein and Smo making another appearance, I'm gonna be quite pleased. Also, there is that thing down there that we could drop down to and grab right now. I think we want to do that. We only have 1 Estus flask right now. It's a bit of a run back to here, though. I'm trying to, like, chart out in my head about how long it would take. We got a summon sign. It's for dueling, right? I don't actually know. I'm a little bit too colorblind to tell what color that is. That might actually just be a helpful one. But, you know, his name is Black Hand. Let's just do it. Let's just scout ahead. Oh, okay. Not Ornstein and Smo. Alright, let's do it, buddy. Oh, he is much faster than I was anticipating. Wish we could backstab. This might actually be a fight for parrying more than anything. Oh no. Oh no, this is bad. Alright. Enter branches growing out of his back. He's got some crazy dead branch wings now. Some like twigs. Good for him. Good for him. I'm just trying to think of how runnable or not runnable this is going to be. We finally lost our Ember. We had that Ember for like over an hour. Actually, like a really, really long time. I don't even know how long we had it. Probably not too long. I think we had just killed the Crystal Sage before we started this video. But, or the last couple of videos, this recording session, which is less meaningful for you guys than it is for me. Oh, that is some solid maneuvering by that dog. Okay, there's enough guys in here that they could literally completely surround me against that wall over there, but let's just try and do it. Nope, nope, keep running. Okay, so the answer is that this is incredibly runnable. against him. Oh. How did I forget that there was another one here? That's alright. We just want to drop off here. Probably chug a little bit first. Ring of the Sun's Firstborn. Oh yeah, we're a little bit trapped now, aren't we? Okay, not too bad. We can just take the easy way out. Run on back, get our Estus back, check out what the Ring of the Sun's Firstborn does. That's definitely a returning item. Couldn't tell you what it did before, though. I think it, like, boosts the power of miracles, maybe? Maybe. Alright, let's take a look. There it is. Greatly boosts miracles. Nailed it. We did start with, like, a lot of faith. We're not really using it at all. It's making our pyromancy marginally more powerful. Did we send this back to us? We did not. We'll do that this time, though. Cool. Alright, that handled them just fine. And these guys actually, it just like takes them a while to wake up is like the saving grace of this. That's what makes this run so dang runnable. I bet we can just sneak in here. Pretty reliably. You could still hit us from there. Alright. Now we got some sweet Estus Flask charges. We've got a little bit more experience fighting against this guy, too. That delay. We really need to get some stamina back here. There we go. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we're supposed to be countering this guy more than anything. Or parrying, I should say. Chug. Ooh. Dang. Oh, how did that not hit us? We got away with murder there. Okay, so he's about to drop. We don't want to actually be in melee dealing as much damage as we can. We'll take a couple safe-ish fireballs against him. Now he's glowing. Ooh, okay. I think we're going to look back fondly at the first half of this fight and think of it as the easy times. Oh, jeez. Oh, the slowness of our roll there. Oh, I don't want that. Ooh. Oh, this takes way too long. I can't try and do an Ember. I'll just die while it's charging. Man, okay. That's going to be really tough to manage. They really stay on top of each other. I think if the ghost actually gets too far away from him, it teleports back to him as well to kind of enforce that they are always on top of each other. Fortunately, the run's pretty quick back to him, at least. What else can I say? What else can we do? It seems like our shield, I'm glad that we've got the shield that does a ton of, or has a ton of resistances against non-physical damage, because he's got like a astral sword and a fire sword, presumably doing magic and fire damage, respectively. I don't think dual wielding would be good. I'm gonna try and counter him in the first half of the fight. Maybe you should actually try and realize what exactly the timing is of a parry in this game. We haven't done very much of it. Embering would be, like, actually a pretty good idea. Yeah. I'm gonna go for it. I wonder if there's anything that we could be doing in terms of using the terrain to our advantage. Like if coming back here does anything good for us. Well, we're getting destroyed so far. This is... Alright. I'm already chalking this one up to a learning experience. Well, that's good. Oh. Alright, at least an opportunity to use our Estus. Can't see his shadow, which is quite a pain. Oh, yeah? Okay. Ouch. Okay, his shadow actually does, in terms of physical combat at least, just a fraction of the damage that he does. Like I said, I was going into the second half of that fight with no Estus. I was pretty much chalking that up to a learning experience. Can't quite decide how good counterattacks parrying is going to be. Obviously, like, if I had the timing down on pretty much his entire moveset, it'd be just a dominant strategy. Particularly for the first half of the fight when he's the only one there. Once his shadow joins, it's a little bit harder to... it's going to be harder to reliably parry a single attack and then counterattack with just a lot more hitboxes flying at me. We'll see. I'll go ahead and make one more go of it in this video. By that I mean we will successfully kill him. And so there will be no need of more tries after that. Okay, let's just go ahead and fight the dog. How did that not get blocked, though? What a jerk dog. Oh, jeez, this is actually horrible. We got away with something fierce. I don't know why I didn't use my Estus outside that building. Oh, no! Okay, let's... Well, we need to use an Estus. Let's roll that ball. Sucks that we're down 2 Estus already. That dealt a despicable amount of damage for how close I was to parrying it. Oh. Too early on that parry. Jeez. Yeah, you've got like a 7-hit combo? That's cool. Oh. Yeah, he's devastating us. Oh, really? Wait, he doesn't have a ghost right now. No! We were very close to killing his ghost. I'm very curious what happens when you do that. So when he first grows his wings, he's actually not particularly vulnerable other than spamming fireballs. But then afterwards, when he's summoning the ghost, he actually is. You can run in, and we should have actually been dual wielding in order to get the maximum amount of damage off on him there. But we will continue grinding it out against him. We will take him down in the next video, and I will see you guys there.